God's last warning. I am not pleased. The mistake you made is critical, so listen to me now before it's too late. Don't skip God. There are no more chances after this. Listen closely. You have skipped this 5 times already. I have watched with mercy. I have waited with patience. But the time has come when I must raise my voice. This is not just another word you can overlook. This is not something casual. 3 hours remain until something unexpected shakes your world. If you ignore this again, you may lose something you cannot get back. So stay here. Stay till the very end. Comment Amen to affirm your faith right now. You are not here by accident. You didn't scroll past by chance. I have brought you here again because you keep brushing me off. I have whispered. I have nudged. I have sent signs. But each time, you looked the other way. This is not about guilt. This is about the urgency of what is coming. You need to hear me because you are about to cross into something that could either bless or break you. And I don't want you to break. You think you have more time, but you don't. The clock is ticking. The hour is narrowing. You have reached the threshold. This is the last call before the door shuts. I am begging you with divine love, do not ignore me again. What's about to happen is already in motion. But I can still redirect it. I can still protect you. If only you would listen. If only you would let me step in now. You made a mistake, and it wasn't just a small one. You made a choice that disconnected you from the path I carved out for you. I watched you choose what felt easier, faster, louder, but not what I called you to do. And though I stayed near, you pushed me to the edge. You called it delay, but I saw it as rejection. Yet even now, even in this final hour, I am still willing to help you. That is how deep my love runs. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to come back. You just need to say, God, I'm ready to listen. I can restore what's been lost. I can fix what you broke. I can redeem the time that's been wasted. But you must act now. You must not click away. Because what is waiting 3 hours from now could change everything. It could either be a door that opens or a weight that crushes you. The choice is yours. I know you've been tired. I know the burden has been heavy. But I didn't ask you to carry it alone. I didn't ask you to navigate this season without me. You distanced yourself, and yet I still kept covering you. I blocked things you never saw. I delayed things that would have hurt you more. You have no idea how much mercy I have placed around you. But my covering isn't automatic. It's linked to your obedience. And right now, you are out of alignment. Come back into my presence. Reconnect with me. Trust me again, even if it's uncomfortable. Because this time, if you walk away, it may not be as easy to return. Doors do not stay open forever. Opportunities do not remain waiting endlessly. Some things are seasonal, and this window is closing fast. Comment 1111 if you believe that a divine shift is happening in your life today. I am not saying this to scare you. I am saying it because I love you too much to let you walk off a cliff blindfolded. I have been fighting for you in the spirit, but your disobedience is making it harder for me to intervene. I cannot force you. I cannot override your will. I need your yes. I need your surrender. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. There's something I've been trying to give you. A breakthrough, a healing, a connection. But it's blocked because of your disconnection. I am holding a blessing with your name on it, and it's getting heavier with delay. I want to release it. I want you to see what I've prepared. But you have to come back to me fully. No more halfway obedience. No more 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You must return, completely. Do not scroll past me again. This is not just a message. This is me, your God, speaking to you directly. I knit you together. I know your heart, your doubts, your fears. I know why you ran. I know why you shut me out. But I also know what I've placed inside of you. You are chosen. You are favored. You are not forgotten. I still have plans for you, but there are consequences when you ignore divine timing. There are storms that come when you walk out of covering. And I don't want you to face this one without me. There is a protection that only I can provide. A shield only I can hold up. And without it, you'll be exposed in ways you're not ready for. This is why I'm pleading. This is why I'm showing up again, even when you've ignored me 5 times before. I am not just the God of second chances. I am also the God of justice. I am not to be mocked or pushed aside. My patience is great, but my word stands. And when I say a door is closing, it will close. When I say enough, it is enough. I have been gentle. Now I am being clear. Turn back. Return. Open your heart. Let me in again before it's too late. You still have time, but not much. These next 3 hours are sacred. They are crucial. Use them wisely. Open your Bible. Cry out to me. Confess what needs to be confessed. Surrender what you've been holding. I am here. I am listening. And I will respond. If you do what I ask now, you will see my hand move in ways you didn't think were possible. You will see the door swing open. You will see miracles you didn't ask for begin to chase you down. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. But if you walk away again, if you skip this moment again, the weight of that choice will follow you. And I won't be able to block all of it. Some pain will have to reach you if you won't listen. That's not punishment. That's consequence. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want you to walk into regret. That's why I'm pleading. That's why I'm begging. Not because I'm weak, but because I am your father. And I love you more than you'll ever fully know. Like this video if your heart feels stirred right now. Not for numbers, not for views, but to agree with me. To say, God, I hear you. I won't skip you this time. Your simple act of obedience is a seed of faith. I see even that, and I honor it. Let me be your refuge again. Let me be your safe place. You don't need to carry shame or fear. I already carried that cross. I already paid for what you've done. I'm not waiting to punish you, I'm waiting to restore you. But I can't do it unless you come close again. Don't let this moment pass. Don't let this be another time you said maybe later. Later may not come. You feel it in your spirit. That tug, that stirring, that's me. That's my spirit speaking to your heart. This is not just a feeling. This is a divine warning wrapped in love. Don't silence it. Don't drown it out with noise. Sit with it. Feel it. Respond to it. If you're ready, just say it out loud. God, I'm coming back. That one sentence could shift everything. That one surrender could unlock the miracle you've been waiting for. I am still the God who opens seas. I am still the one who calms storms. I am still the same yesterday, today, and forever. But I need you to move too. I need your yes. I'm not threatening you. I'm warning you out of love. I'm telling you what your spirit already knows deep down. You are out of alignment, and this is your final invitation before things shift beyond your control. You've cried out for peace, but peace cannot dwell where I am not welcomed. You've begged for answers, but answers don't fall into deaf ears. You want me to show up, but you keep shutting the door I knock on. How can I fill a room you won't let me enter? You ask for blessings, but you keep blocking them. I am God. I don't need your perfection, I need your surrender. It's not too late, but it will be soon. There are people depending on your obedience. You think this only affects you, but you don't see the ripple. You don't realize that your no to me is creating suffering in places you cannot even see. You were meant to be a light. You were meant to carry my fire into dark places. But if your fire dies out, how will they find their way? Wake up, child. This is bigger than your comfort. This is bigger than your timeline. Eternity is calling, and the clock is louder than ever. You have prayed for purpose. You have asked me, why am I here? And I've tried to show you, but you've been too distracted, too busy, too consumed with things that don't last. I am not angry. I am heartbroken, because I know what I placed in you. I know the anointing. I know the potential. And I also know what will happen if you don't step into it. The world will try to bury your gifts. But I gave you those gifts to break chains, not collect dust. Comment 222 if you trust me with what's ahead. Let your trust be louder than your fear today. This isn't just about you skipping prayer or ignoring a sign. This is about your soul growing distant from its source. You've been surviving without me, but you haven't been living. You've learned how to fake peace, but you cry in silence. You know how to wear joy, but your heart is heavy. I see through all of it, and I'm not judging you. I'm calling you back to me, back to the one place your heart will finally rest. There are doors I'm ready to open if you just listen. There are chains I've already scheduled to break. But if you choose silence now, if you walk away again, then you may walk into things that I could have stopped. I don't want that for you. You know my voice. You felt it before, and you feel it now. This tug you're feeling, it's not emotion. It's the Holy Spirit. It's the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the grave, calling you out of the pit you've sat in too long. Come back before the clock strikes. Come back before the pain you've been avoiding finds you unguarded. I am a shield, but you must choose to stand under it. I am a fortress, but you must choose to step inside. Do not confuse delay with safety. Time is not promised. Mercy is not endless. You are not guaranteed another chance to hear me this clearly. That is why I brought you here again. That is why I'm raising my voice. You've gotten used to surviving. You've accepted anxiety as normal. You've settled for numbness. But I didn't create you for a half-life. I created you to walk in power, in peace, in fire. I created you to break generational curses. I created you to carry my name boldly. And somewhere along the way you forgot that. You stopped believing you were chosen. You stopped acting like you are loved. But I have not changed my mind about you. I still choose you. I still call you mine. I still have a purpose for your life, but I need your heart back. Not your performance, not your perfection. Your heart, give it to me. Trust that I won't reject it. You've been betrayed before, but I am not man. I do not lie. I do not leave. I do not forsake. I heal. I stay. I protect, I love, and I am here. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are one act of surrender away from a turnaround. One whispered prayer from restoration. One bold step from deliverance. That's all it takes. I do the heavy lifting. I just need your yes. That is what this moment is for. That's why I'm speaking. Because you don't have forever. But you do have now. And that is enough. You may be thinking, but God, I'm too far gone. No, you're not. I would not be speaking if that were true. I don't chase people who have no hope. I chase the ones who are worth it. I chase the ones I love. And I love you deeply. Your failure doesn't scare me. Your doubts don't intimidate me. I just need you to stop running. I just need you to stop skipping me. You're waiting for a sign. This is it. You're waiting for a voice. You're hearing it now. You're waiting for a miracle. I am the miracle. I am your way out. I am your healing. I am your second chance. Don't miss me again. Don't let pride keep you stuck. Don't let shame keep you quiet. I know everything about you and I still want you close. That is grace. That is who I am. Comment 333 to declare your faith. Speak it, don't just feel it, declare it. Your words carry weight. There is something sacred about this moment. You may not understand it yet, but something is shifting in the heavens. Angels are being dispatched, chains are starting to tremble, darkness is backing off, because your spirit is starting to wake up. You are remembering who you are. You are remembering whose you are. And that changes everything. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are not just trying to make it. You are destined to overcome. The battles you faced were not punishments. They were preparation. You were never meant to quit in the valley. You were meant to rise from it. I have been shaping you in silence. I have been refining you in fire. And now I am calling you to stand, to rise, to return. I will not beg again. I will not repeat this. This is the 6th time I've come for you. This is the 6th chance I've offered. The 7th is not guaranteed. But you are here. You are breathing. You are reading. And that means grace is still active. That means mercy is still flowing. Take it. Receive it. Let it lead you back home. If you want me, say it out loud right now. Say, Jesus, I want you back. That's it. That's your key. That's your return. That's your reset. I'm not asking for performance. I'm asking for surrender. And when you give it, I will meet you right where you are. Not after you clean up. Not after you figure it out. Right now. It moves. And this moment, this very one, is holy. Because I am visiting you right now, and you know it. Your heart is stirring. Your soul is trembling. That is me. That is your father trying to reach his child one more time. You think it's coincidence that you keep hearing my voice in these places, that my messages keep crossing your path. It's not. It's me chasing you. Me interrupting your plans. Me showing up where you least expect it because I still believe in you. The world may have thrown you away. People may have turned their backs. But I have not. I have remained. And I am still reaching out, even now, with all of heaven behind me. You don't realize how close you are to something massive. You are standing on the edge of a breakthrough you didn't even pray for. A blessing that's been forming behind the curtain of your delays. But the release of that promise requires one thing: your return. Not your religion. Your return. Not just a prayer once a week. Not a verse on your feed. Your whole heart back where it belongs, in my hands. That is the only place it will ever be truly safe. You've made agreements with fear and shame. Agreements that whispered you're not enough. Agreements that told you you've messed up too badly. But those are lies. They didn't come from me. I don't speak in hopelessness. I don't speak in shame. When I speak, the dead rise, storms calm, and demons flee. And I am speaking now. Let me break every lie you've believed about yourself. The enemy has been trying to convince you that you've run too far, that you've missed your moment, but he is afraid of you returning. He knows the power that rests on you when you are aligned with me. That is why the attacks have increased. That is why the confusion keeps coming. He's trying to keep you numb, distracted, disconnected. Because when you are awakened, you become a weapon. When you say yes to me, you become unstoppable. Comment 555 if you are ready for divine alignment to be restored in your life today. You've lost things, people, opportunities, pieces of yourself, and it's made you question whether I was still near, but I never left. Even when they did, even when everything broke, I was there, holding the pieces. Some of those losses were protection, some were preparation. You thought I abandoned you, but I was removing what couldn't stay for where I'm taking you next. I am not done with you. You may feel empty, but I see a vessel that I'm about to fill. You may feel too broken, but I see soil ready for new growth. You may feel weak, but I see a warrior being refined. I never start something I won't finish. And I started something in you long ago, a calling, a purpose, a fire, and it is still alive. You've been watching others rise while you feel stuck, but you don't know what I've been working in you during the silence. You don't see what's growing in the dark. Seeds sprout underground before they bloom, and you are about to bloom. But I need you rooted in me. I need you planted in my truth. I need your roots deep, or the next storm will shake you again. Come back, and I will anchor you. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You were not created to drift. You were made to build, to lead, to carry something holy. But the weight of your calling requires your connection to me. Otherwise, it will crush you. I didn't call you to this life to leave you drowning. I called you because I knew what you could carry with me beside you. I knew who you could become when you trust me. I knew what battles you could win with, my voice guiding you. But right now, you've silenced that voice. You've tuned me out with distractions. You've numbed yourself to delay conviction. But that conviction isn't there to shame you. It's there to rescue you. I don't expose wounds to embarrass you. I expose them to heal you. Let me heal what you've been hiding. Let me speak life where the enemy planted death. Let me breathe into your soul again. You're so close to restoration. Don't quit now. Don't scroll away again. Don't say, "I'll do it later." Later might be too late. You've heard me 6 times. I don't speak casually. When I repeat myself, it's because the moment is critical. Eternity is involved in this decision. You are either stepping into divine covering or walking into exposure. There is no in-between this time. You are not alone in this. I am not just calling you, I am coming with you. When you say yes to me, my spirit fills the places where fear once lived. My presence becomes your strength. My peace becomes your shield. The enemy cannot stand where my name is declared. And I need you to start declaring it again. Speak my name over your mind, over your home, over your decisions, over your future. You were never meant to carry this by yourself. That's why it feels too heavy. That's why you felt tired, drained, hollow, because you've been trying to do in your strength what only I can carry. Lay it down. I'm not asking for everything at once. I'm just asking you to open the door, to let me in again, to say, "God, I'm tired of doing it my way. I need you, and I will come. I always come when I'm invited. I never turn away a broken heart. I never ignore a genuine cry, and I'm hearing yours now, even if it's silent, even if it's wordless. I understand every sigh, every tear, every ache. I am not distant. I am not cold. I am here, and I am reaching for you. One last time. Comment 1212 if you believe this is your season of return, your time of divine turnaround. There is more for you, more peace, more clarity, more strength. But it's not found in the places you've been searching, it's only found in me. I am your source. I am your anchor. I am the one who knew you before anyone else saw you. Before you had a name, I gave you identity. And I still see that child. I still see the one I formed with purpose. You are not too damaged to be loved. You are not too late to be restored. You are not too far gone to be used. If you knew how many people needed your obedience, you would stop running today. If you saw the future I've written with your name on it, you would drop the weight and come running. But faith doesn't see all. It trusts me even when the vision is blurry. It's a holy pull. My spirit is working right now to bring you back before the storm breaks loose. You may not see it, but things are shifting around you. There is still time, but only if you listen now. You've been at the edge of obedience, almost stepping into surrender, but fear keeps pulling you back. I see that struggle. I know the thoughts you're fighting. What if I fail again? What if I'm too broken? What if God won't receive me after everything I've done? But here's the truth I knew. Every fall before you ever stood. I knew every mistake before you even took your first breath. And still, I chose to love you. Still, I call you mine. Don't let your guilt silence my grace. My grace is greater than your worst failure. It goes deeper than your darkest moment. There is nothing you've done that can cancel what I've already planned. The blood of Jesus covers it all. Every sin, every shortcoming, every moment of rebellion. And today, I am offering you restoration not because you earned it, but because you are still breathing, because you are still chosen. You have cried in silence and told no one. You've walked with a heavy heart while pretending to be strong. You have smiled when you were actually drowning. And you've prayed, God, if you're real, show me something. Say something. This is it. I am saying something now. Not with thunder or earthquake, but with this still voice that is reaching through your screen and into your soul. Don't ignore it. This is me. You have carried shame long enough. It's time to put it down. You've carried regret like a chain, dragging it through your days, letting it define your worth. But I break chains. That's who I am. That's what the cross was for. I didn't die so you could carry what I already paid for. You can't change the past, but I can redeem it. I can turn what was meant for evil into something holy, something beautiful. Comment 777 if you believe I can still turn your story into something beautiful. You are not your past. You are not your worst day. You are not what they said about you. You are what I declare over you. And I say you are loved, forgiven, set apart, called, anointed. You are my child, and no failure can erase that truth. But it's time to walk in that truth, not just hear it, not just feel it for a moment. It's time to believe it so deeply that it changes how you live. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been hiding. I see you. You've been afraid to let others see how much you're hurting. But you don't need to hide from me. I see behind the mask. I see the thoughts that haunt you at night. I know the heaviness you carry. But I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to lift you. You weren't created to stay low. You were created to rise. And I am here now, reaching for you again. You've kept quiet about your pain. You've smiled through heartbreak. You've pushed through when you wanted to collapse, but I've caught every tear. Not one has fallen without my notice. I've been with you through it all. When you felt nothing, I felt everything. When you thought I was distant, I was sitting beside you, waiting for you to speak my name. Just one word from your lips draws me close. Just one honest cry brings my presence near. Let me back into your life. Let me rebuild what's been shattered. Let me lead you out of this valley. You weren't meant to live in survival mode. You weren't meant to live numb and restless. You were created for peace, for joy, for power. But you won't find those things away from me. The world will offer you noise and distraction. I offer you rest for your soul. You've been wrestling with doubt, I see it. But faith doesn't mean never doubting. Faith means trusting me even when the path is unclear, even when fear whispers louder, even when nothing makes sense. That's when miracles happen, when you lean on me instead of what you feel. Your feelings will shift like sand, but my word is a rock, and I have not changed. Comment 999 if you're done running and ready to trust me again. This is not a performance. I'm not asking you to impress me. I'm asking you to return to me, like the prodigal son. You don't need to come cleaned up, just come home. And I will run toward you. I will clothe you in mercy. I will restore your position. You may feel unworthy, but I have already called you worthy. You may feel disqualified, but I have already marked you for purpose. Stop punishing yourself for what I've already forgiven. You are keeping yourself in a prison that I already opened the door to. Guilt has no power when grace steps in. Shame has no voice when my truth is spoken. But you must believe that what I say is more true than what you feel. You must trust that I know what I'm doing, even when you don't understand. You don't have to know the whole plan. You just need to say yes. I will lead you step by step. I will walk with you through every dark season. I won't promise ease, but I will promise presence. You will never walk alone again. I will go before you, beside you, and behind you. I will send angels on your path. I will cover your home. I will heal what's broken inside. You've asked me to move. Now I'm asking you to listen. This is your confirmation. This is the word you've been waiting for. I don't waste my words, and I don't repeat myself without purpose. You've heard me before, you've delayed, but now heaven is moving, and I need you to move too. Align yourself. Step back into my will. Reclaim your place in my purpose. You are so much closer than you think. One yes can shift generations. One act of obedience can break curses. Your family, your children, your future, they are all tied to your surrender. Don't let this moment pass. Don't let this be another time you almost listened. This is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. I am calling you one last time, and if you say yes, I will flood your life with clarity. I will go ahead of you and make crooked paths straight. I will open doors that were locked. I will restore things that felt impossible. I will send peace where anxiety ruled. I will give you joy that doesn't make sense. I will give you power to walk boldly again. Don't underestimate what's happening right now. This moment is sacred. My spirit is here, and heaven is watching what you decide next. You are not just watching something, you are standing at a crossroads of divine timing. There are battles ahead, yes, but there are also blessings I've hidden along the path, waiting for your obedience to unlock them. You've seen doors close, but you haven't seen the ones I've been preparing to open. Some will open in places you didn't even know existed. Some will be miracles that leave you speechless. But you cannot step into any of them while holding on to the chains of your old life. Something has to break, and it's your silence, it's your delay, it's your fear of surrender. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already seen the roads you haven't walked yet. And yes, there will be storms. But every storm has a boundary. Every wave has a limit. And I control all of them. Nothing reaches you without going through me first. And if I allow it, I will use it. You won't go through the fire alone. I'll walk you through it. I'll bring you out of it refined and radiant. You need to understand this. I don't call people I haven't equipped. I don't send anyone unprepared. You may not feel ready, you may not feel strong, but strength doesn't come before surrender, it comes after. When you step forward in faith, I meet you there. I fill you. I empower you. I cover the gaps you feel inside. I make you more than enough, not by removing your weakness, but by placing my power inside it. Comment 1010 if you're ready to stop fighting alone and let me lead you. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now, letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm not asking you to fix everything, I'm asking you to give me everything. The pieces, the pain, the doubts, the dreams. I want all of it. I can do more with your brokenness than you ever could with perfection. What you call shattered, I call usable. What you call disqualified, I call chosen. What the world rejected, I will raise. Let me raise you. Let me restore you. You think you're behind, but in my timing, you're right where I need you to be to hear this now. This isn't the end of your story. It's the part where the author steps into the pages and changes everything. You were never meant to write this alone. Let me hold the pen again. I will write chapters full of healing, renewal, and peace, but I can't do it unless you stop trying to control everything yourself. There is power in surrender, not weakness power. The kind of power that confuses the enemy. The kind of power that causes fear to lose its grip. The kind of power that makes hell tremble because you stopped pretending and finally said, God, take over. That is what I'm waiting for. Not performance, not the perfect words, just the real you, honest and open. You've been tired because you've been carrying things I never asked you to. You've been stressed because you've been trying to control outcomes that only I can handle. Give them to me. Lay them at my feet. You were never meant to carry that pain, that fear, that pressure alone. I didn't create you for that. I created you for peace in my presence. That's where your strength is. That's where your joy returns. There's a shift happening in your life right now. You may not see it yet, but you'll feel it soon. When you say yes to me, things begin to move in the unseen. Chains start to weaken. Doors begin to shake. Angels are released, and your name is spoken in places where decisions are being made. Because I don't forget those who return to me. I elevate them. I defend them. I bless them in ways they never imagined. Comment 1515 if you know this shift is already beginning for you today. You've been asking for signs. I've sent so many. You've been praying for a word. I've spoken again and again. You've been searching for peace, and I've been standing at the door, knocking, waiting to be let in. You don't need to wait anymore. Everything you need is found in me. I am the source. I am the anchor. I am the fire in your lungs and the calm in your storm. I know what it's like to feel forgotten. I know you've cried, God, do you see me? And my answer is, yes, I see you. I've seen every tear, every sleepless night, every silent prayer. You haven't gone unnoticed. You haven't been overlooked. I've been collecting every broken piece so I could put them back together in a way that shows the world you're mine. A testimony is being written from your pain. A purpose is rising from your ashes. I'm not done with you. I never was. You gave up on yourself, but I never gave up on you. Others may have walked away, but I stayed. Others may have misunderstood you, but I understood every unspoken cry. I still believe in you, not because of your performance, but because of your identity. You are my child. And I never stop loving my children. You're scared to trust again. I understand. You've been hurt before, but I'm not like them. I don't leave. I don't betray. I don't break what I heal. If I touch your heart, it's to make it whole again. If I enter your story, it's to rewrite it with redemption. I'm not here to take anything from you. I'm here to restore what you lost when you tried to do life without me. This is your moment. You don't have to wait for a better one. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to be willing. Willing to let go. Willing to return. Willing to believe that even now, I still have more for you. And I do. So much more than you know. But you can't receive it while holding on to what's been hurting you. You must release the old to receive the new. Let me in. Let me do what no one else could. Let me break the cycles you've been stuck in for years. Let me breathe into your dry places and raise what's been dead. You don't need to find the way. I am the way. You don't need to earn the truth. I am the truth. You don't need to chase after life. I am the life. Everything you've been chasing is already found in me. There is no better time than now. You've delayed long enough. You've ignored the tug on your heart for too long. Don't miss this moment. Don't let fear whisper you out of your future. Don't let shame steal another day of peace. I died to give you access. I rose to give you freedom. And I speak now to give you one last chance to step into it. Child, hear me now. You were never meant to do this without me. I've never asked you to be strong on your own. I've only asked you to lean on me. You don't need to have all the answers. I already do. You don't need to be in control of everything. I already am. The pressure you've been feeling wasn't placed on you by me. It came from fear, from guilt, from lies whispered over your life. But I'm breaking those lies now. That heaviness you feel in your chest, it's lifting. Because my presence is here, right now, and where I am, chains fall. Where I am, darkness flees. You're closer than you realize. So close to a breakthrough that your enemy has been throwing everything at you just to stop you from listening. He wants to distract you with noise, with doubt, with shame. But I'm asking you to be still. Be still. And know that I am God. Be still long enough to hear me clearly. I am not the chaos. I am the calm voice in the middle of it. And I'm telling you, do not give up now. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've come too far to walk away again. You've tasted my presence before. You've heard my voice before. You've seen glimpses of my power in your life. Even in the small things. But I want you to experience more than glimpses. I want you to walk in fullness. I want you to live in such closeness to me that no storm can shake you, no lie can deceive you, and no failure can define you. Comment 1717 if you're choosing to walk in that closeness with me from this moment on. The reason you felt like something is missing is because you've distanced yourself from the source. I am your source, not the world, not your own strength, not the approval of others. Me. And when you pull away from me, nothing else can satisfy. You can chase success, relationships, pleasures, distractions, but it will never replace what only my spirit can fill. I made your heart to be filled by me and me alone. The world has tried to label you. It has tried to box you in. But I don't speak through shame. I speak through truth. And my truth over you is this: you are loved, not because of what you do, but because of who I am. You are redeemed, not because you're perfect, but because Jesus paid the price. You are chosen, not because you earned it, but because I decided you were worth it. So stop letting the past speak louder than my promises. Stop letting fear write your future. I know it's hard to let go. I know you've been carrying that pain, that betrayal, that disappointment for so long it feels like part of you. But you are not your wounds. You are not the worst thing that ever happened to you. You are who I say you are, and I say you are whole, healed, and set apart. You've prayed for healing, but haven't let me touch the parts of your heart that hurt the most. Let me in. Not just the parts you're proud of, but the places you try to hide. I can handle your brokenness. I'm not afraid of your darkness. I want to step into it and speak life. I want to remind you that nothing you've done can scare me away. I died knowing every part of your story, and I still chose to stay. You've asked me to fix what's around you, but I want to start by healing what's inside of you. Because once your heart is whole, the peace that flows from it will begin to change everything around you too. The job, the people, the situations, they may not change overnight, but your spirit will be different. Your perspective will shift, and you'll start to walk in confidence again. Not in yourself, but in me. You've believed the lie that nothing ever works out for you. But I've been working all along behind the scenes, in the unseen. You thought I was silent, but I was setting things up. You thought I had left, but I was holding everything together. Every delay had a purpose. Every no was a form of protection. Every closed door was me keeping you from what you didn't see. Comment Amen if you believe I'm still working in ways you cannot yet see. Your story is not stuck. It's not over. It's being written by the same hands that shaped the stars and calmed the seas. The same voice that called Lazarus out of the grave is speaking to you now, and I'm calling you out of fear, out of anxiety, out of shame, out of everything that has tried to bury you. You are not meant to stay in the grave. You are meant to rise. I'm not waiting for you to clean yourself up first. I'm not waiting for you to get everything right. I'm just waiting for your yes. One yes. That's all it takes. And with that one yes, I'll begin the work of rebuilding. Not patching over, but truly restoring. From the inside out. Layer by layer, brick by brick. I don't do halfway healing. I make all things new. You've looked for love in places that left you emptier. You've trusted people who didn't value your heart. But I have never misused you. I have never taken advantage of you. My love is not based on how well you perform. It is based on the cross. And the cross already paid the highest price for your soul. You are priceless to me, worth every drop of blood, every moment of pain, every act of mercy. Don't miss what I'm doing. You've skipped past my calls before. You've ignored the whisper, scrolled away from the signs. But this is the seventh call. This is the one I won't repeat. Not because I don't love you, but because you are at the gate now. And gates don't stay open forever. Walk through while you still can. Walk through before what's ahead reaches your door without covering. I don't want you to walk into this next season unprotected. I don't want you to face what's coming without my guidance. Come back under my covering. Come back into the shelter of my presence. It's not too late, but it will be if you delay again. I'm still waiting. Arms open, heart full, ready to redeem what was lost, but I need you to come home now. I want to flood your life with my presence again. I want to wake you up in the night, not with anxiety, but with peace. I want to fill your room with comfort that no one else can give. I want you to hear my voice above all the others. I want to be your first thought in the morning and your last breath at night. I want to walk with you again, like we did before life got loud. Every time you thought you were alone, but something deep down kept you standing. That was me holding you. I have been closer than you know, even in silence, even when you couldn't feel anything. My presence was never absent. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may have wandered far, but distance has never scared me. I crossed the heavens to reach you before. I would do it again. In fact, I'm doing it now. This is not just a reminder. It's not inspiration. It's a divine rescue. I'm calling out to you because you've reached a line in your journey where the next step determines more than just your day. It will shape your destiny. This is a now or never moment. Your soul feels that weight, and I'm here to carry it with you. You've been asking me to change everything around you, but child, I want to change everything inside of you first. Because when I change your heart, the world you see changes with it. What once crushed you will no longer break you. What once confused you will no longer shake you. I don't give temporary peace. I don't give shallow answers. I go deep into your thoughts, your habits, your wounds, and when I move, I leave no place untouched. You are not weak for needing me. You are not broken because you're tired. You're human. But you're also mine. And because you are mine, I've placed inside you the ability to rise again. Not by your might, not by your will, but by my spirit. And my spirit is here, right now, whispering life into places inside you that felt numb for too long. Comment 222 if you trust me to work deep in your heart starting today. You've wasted time, I know. You've made choices you regret. But I am the God who redeems time. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes. What you see as loss, I see as soil for something new to grow. Let me take what's left and turn it into more than you imagined. My plans for you are not over. I don't abandon what I start, and I surely won't abandon you. You've been hiding behind your own strength, wearing a brave face. But I see behind it. I know when you cry quietly, when you smile in public, but break down in private. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm not angry. I just want to help. I just want you to stop pretending and let me in. You don't have to carry that mask anymore. You don't need to prove anything. My love for you was settled before you took your first step. The voices that told you you'd never be enough, that you'd always be stuck, were never mine. I speak life. I speak purpose. I speak healing. And I'm speaking it over you now. You are not what happened to you. You are not what they said. You are what I declare. And I declare that you are still chosen, still worthy, still called, and still loved beyond measure. You've allowed the past to set your limits, but I didn't place any limits on you. You were made to go further, climb higher, and overcome deeper battles than those behind you. You didn't survive just to sit in shame. You didn't make it through the storm just to settle in fear. You were preserved for something greater, but you won't reach it if you keep ignoring my voice. I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to protect you. You are at the gate, and it is creaking closed. One more step, one more yes, and it will swing wide. But one more delay, and it may shut for a season that was meant to be yours. That is why this moment is sacred. That is why I've been repeating myself with louder signs and stronger words. Because I don't want to watch you walk into the next chapter without the covering I know you'll need. Comment Amen if you believe I've preserved you for something greater. I know how much it's cost you to keep moving. I know the weight you've carried silently. But let me tell you this, it was not in vain, none of it. The heartbreak, the losses, the prayers that felt unanswered. I saw it all. And I am not unjust. I repay what was lost in the right time, in the right way. But what I'm asking of you now is not revenge, it's release. Let it go, not for their sake, but for yours. Bitterness is too heavy to carry into where I'm taking you. Freedom begins where forgiveness starts. And no, it's not easy, but it is necessary. You cannot receive what I've prepared for you with fists closed in anger. I want to place new things in your life. Peace, purpose, people who see your value, but your hands must be open to receive it. Let me deal with those who hurt you. Vengeance is mine. Yours is the healing. You've been distracted by the noise around you for too long. I want your focus back. I want your ears to hear me, above the chaos. Because I am still speaking. I still lead my people. I still guide by peace. But peace can't be heard through the noise of fear and self-doubt. Quiet the world, even if just for a moment. And I will fill the silence with direction. You don't need more answers, you need more of me. You need more of my presence. That's what your soul is really craving. It's not success, it's not approval. It's not even solutions, it's me. And I'm here, offering myself. Not because you've earned it, but because I love you that much. This is not a test, it's not a performance, it's a homecoming. And I'm standing at the gate with arms wide open. The robe is ready. The ring is ready. The feast is already being prepared. I am not disappointed in your detour. I am rejoicing in your return. You're not too late. You're right on time if you say yes now. Don't let shame silence your response. Don't let fear paralyze your faith. Just take one step. That's all I need. Just one. And I'll meet you more than halfway. There are things I've been holding back, not out of cruelty, but out of love, because I won't give you what could destroy you. I've waited for your heart to return before releasing the next part of your calling. And now, I see it softening. I see it breaking. That's where I begin my work in broken places. I use what the world throws away. I redeem what others think is too far gone, and I will do the same for you. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Let your next move be one of surrender. Don't plan it all out. Don't try to fix yourself first. Just say, "Yes, Lord, I'm yours again," and that's enough. That's when heaven moves. That's when angels are dispatched. That's when restoration begins. I've waited for this moment longer than you know, and I will not waste it. But you must choose it. You must open the door. You've tried to keep moving forward, but there's been a heaviness that won't lift. It's not because you're weak. It's because you've been carrying things alone that you were never meant to carry. The pressure to hold it all together has been crushing your joy. You've smiled through pain, nodded through confusion, but inside, you've been battling storms no one else sees. I see them. I see all of it. And I'm not ignoring you. I'm calling you to let me take over now. You don't need to figure everything out to come closer. You don't need to have perfect answers or perfect faith. You just need to stop running. You need to stop pretending you're fine without me. You're not fine, you're exhausted. You've been stretched too thin. And you're not sure how much longer you can keep going like this. You don't need more strength, you need more surrender. When you give me what's draining you, I replace it with what sustains you. I give rest. I give comfort. I give direction. Comment 1111. If you believe that rest, comfort, and divine direction are reaching you right now. Your value was never tied to how much you achieve, how much you fix, or how many people approve of you. Your value was decided long before you ever made your first mistake. I called you mine before you knew who you were. And I've never stopped calling you. Even when you ignored me, even when you pushed me away, my love hasn't changed, and it never will. But love also warns. Love also corrects. And that's why I'm speaking now with urgency, because love cannot stay silent when danger is near. You are standing at a spiritual crossroads. What you choose in the next hours won't just affect your day, it could shape your future. There is a time for waiting, and there is a time for action. This is not a season to pause. This is the moment to move, to obey, to return. I won't beg again. This is the 7th time I've reached for you. That is not coincidence. That is completion. That is finality. This is the last call for this door. If you walk away again, the consequences will follow, not because I want them to, but because you will have chosen them. I want to shield you, but you must be under my covering. I want to heal you, but you must bring your wounds to me. I want to guide you, but you must be still enough to hear my voice. There's no more time for compromise, no more space for delay. You've seen what life looks like without me at the center, and it has not brought the peace you were hoping for. But I am ready to change everything if you'll let me take the lead. You've cried out for clarity. You've begged for signs, and I've been answering, but you keep brushing them off. Do not confuse my patience for passiveness. I am patient, yes, but I am not passive. I am moving. I am shifting things. And if you don't step into alignment with me now, the movement will pass by you, and you'll be left wondering why the breakthrough didn't come. It was ready, but you weren't. Please, don't let that happen.